Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm excited to share some practical lessons on building a solid blueprint for Salesforce data migration. Whether you're gearing up for your first migration or looking to refine your approach, having a clear blueprint is the key to success. Now, let's dive in. Who am I? As for my background, I'm Michael Shu, a senior data architect at Mavens, a Komodo health company. With over 20 years of experience focusing on Salesforce data migrations in the health and life sciences space, I've led global projects moving millions of records, and I've seen firsthand how a successful data migration can make or break a Salesforce implementation. Why data migration matters. When migration is done right, it paves the way for stronger user adoption, reliable reporting, and systems that actually support business goals. But when it's rushed or overlooked, the fallout is real. Frustrated users, broken processes, and data that no one trusts. So what are some of the common pitfalls that you've seen? Underestimating how messy source data really is, especially from legacy systems. Relying on manual repeatable process like one-off scripts or find and replace. And skipping documentation or validation, which can lead to costly surprises later. To avoid these traps, we need to establish a detailed blueprint. I follow a repeatable migration framework, and at its core is the mapping and transformation. Think of it like designing the Salesforce Tower in San Francisco. Before a single beam goes up, architects create a detailed blueprint that define every floor, every connection, and every system. In data migration, mapping and transformation are those blueprints. It starts with engaging business users to truly understand the data. Then I build a clear documented mapping to the Salesforce model. This is where you define what data matters, how it should be transformed, and what needs to be left behind. Once the mapping is in place, I focus on data cleansing, profiling, and cleaning the data before anything moves. For the actual migration, I use well-tested tools and templates to keep things consistent and repeatable. And I prioritize validation, testing thoroughly and many times in sandboxes, comparing the results and documenting every single step. So by the time you go live, there won't be any surprises. Everyone is confident in both the process and the results. So what have I learned? One is start documentation early. It saves time to prevent and prevents risks. Treat mapping as your foundation. Partner with business users. They know their data best. And validate every step. Double check your work at every stage to catch issues before they reach production. By following this approach, I've helped teams move millions of records, delivering issue-free production go-lives. Clean, well-mapped data leads to smoother launches and faster adoption. And systems ready for AI, analytics, and growth, and to effectively power the advanced capabilities like Dreamforce. These migrations don't just move data, they set your organization up for long-term success. Let's close with 4 key takeaways. First, prioritize blueprint. Always start with a detailed plan, mapping out your data and process before you move a single record. Second, clean and validate. Don't just move data, but make sure it's accurate and reliable every step of the way. Third, document everything. Good documentation is your safety net. It helps you avoid surprises and makes future migrations smoother. And finally, set up for success. Remember, a solid migration isn't about moving data only. It's about enabling adoption, analytics, and long-term growth. Whether you're planning your first migration or refining your strategy, following a proven framework makes all the difference. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to sharing more insights and real-world examples with you at Dreamforce.